Hey, it's Valentine's Day, fellers, and have you bought roses for your lady? Are you tired of buying roses for your lady? Does it feel like every time you go to the supermarket on Valentine's Day you pay $60 for a bouquet of roses just to have it die in a week? Well, guess what, fellers? Out there today, there's a new Lego product that came out, and it's called the Bouquet of Roses. Now, this is set number 10328, coming in with 822 pieces. This set costs exactly what a marked up cost of bouquet of roses does on Valentine's Day. And the best part about these don't die. At the end of Valentine's Day, you can make them disappear. And then she'll forget that you ever bought them. And then you can take them out, dust them off, and give them to her next year. And she'll be like, wow! It's that easy, fellers. So look no further to Lego for your Valentine's Day solution. Buy your $60 bouquet of roses today and make her happy every single year and your wallet even happier. Okay, that was fun. Welcome to Bricks and Toys. I hope you all are doing great. Today, if you guys don't know, it's Valentine's Day. This is the day where we have all the special things laid out for our lovers, whether it's chocolates in the bed or flowers on the counter with a sweet little note, or have the little Rugrats come out of the room with a little thing that says, "We love you, Mommy," and all of that cute stuff. Today, I thought, there's one set we haven't reviewed yet because we really don't do the floral stuff on the channel that we really need to review, and that is the Bouquet of Roses. Now, like I said in my earlier little segment there where I was trying to be an over-masculine man, trying to beat the system, this is the set that came out in January. This is what we're going to be doing today. It is set number 10328, the 822-piece Bouquet of Roses. Now, we're not just doing this on the channel, we're also doing this on the channel. And now this is a trash bag I'm giving my wife for Valentine's Day. No, I'm kidding. This is actually a full set of flowers. Every flower you could buy from 2023 that goes in a vase is in here. So your sunflowers, your wildflowers, your all types of bouquet. I mean, this is loaded. You guys will see at the end of the video, if you hang on, what this is. Now, she knows about this. You guys know about this. You guys have seen this in videos of the Lego tour. The thing about this is, it's not what it used to be. You see, guys, let me set this down. This is freaking heavy. This is a glass shelf. And this is what I used to have the flowers on. Again, if you watch my tour videos from way back in the day, there's also a playlist, I believe, of them, you guys will have seen what this bouquet looked like. It was in a little teeny vase. It was like a cream white with a blue drip. It was really pretty, and it sat on this shelf. The bad thing is the vase was really narrow, so thus I thought I only needed a narrow shelf, but when the bouquet comes around, it really takes up a lot of the real estate, and I had the flowers like towards the edge here. Oh, look at this. This is what I wanted to show you. Smokey, come here. Come here. So, perfect timing. My cat just walked into the picture. So what happened is I had the vase kind of like towards the edge. This thing only clips into the wall with 2 clips. This little guy right here came by. Do you want to show them what you did, Smokey? No. Well, he took his paws like this and went freak like that. And he tipped this whole shelf off the wall. Flowers went straight down, full of rock. The vase splattered all over my $250 dresser, cutting it all to hell. Flowers went to a million pieces, and my wife and I looked at the mess. We got home from the gym, and we were like, throw it in a Ziploc bag, F it, we're done. But what better time to redeem everything than Valentine's Day? So that's the bag. That's the story of those flowers. She knows what they are, but what she doesn't know is I put them all back together. I have actually put them back together even more than they already were because she took a lot of them apart to fit the narrow vase that was on this shelf. So they're 100% complete. They're all restored. They're dusted. They're clean. And then I got a nice vase full of heavy rock that's nice and big that she picked out and put them all in there. So she knows what everything looks like in that bag, but she has no clue what it looks like altogether. So at the end of the video, I am going to get Mrs. Bricks and Toys to come in, see the roses, and see this. Now, for the roses, we are going to do a separate pot for the roses. Not only because of it's Valentine's Day and I want to gift it to her, but also because there's no more room in that vase. Now that vase is like a sister vase. It's a little bit bigger and a little bit more shinier than this vase. But this will be the vase that we use for the roses. And for all the women out there that watch my videos, if there is any, is it vase or vase? Comment down below by saying VAS for vase and vase for and VOSS for vase. Even though I know that's the water, but it sounds the same. Either way, vase is spelled V-A-S-E. I'm not stupid. But comment down below, VOSS or V-A-S-E. Vase. If you guys don't know, this has been a top secret project. I've actually already unboxed these flowers because I've been trying to get time alone for a week, maybe 2 weeks, to build these damn things. But my wife is always home, taking care of our kids, picking them up, taking them to doctor's appointments, doing what good moms do. So I never have time to whip this thing out. And if I do have time, then I'm doing the other projects that you guys have seen on the channel earlier this month. So let's go ahead and let's do the unboxing. We have bag 1, bag 6, bag 2. We have 3 books, bag 5, bag 4, and bag 3. And that is everything. So we have what looks to be 6 bags and 3 books. I'm going to go ahead and say we have 2 bags for every book. Now, we do have a QR code. Scan it to get our points. And it looks like every book builds a different style of rose to make the full bouquet. This one has like a little bit of the little cherry blossom, cotton looking abstract thing. And the nice little roses with the wheel arch pieces. That looks really nice. These are more of like a closed tulip looking rose. And these ones are more of like a mixture between 1 and 3. So I'm going to guess 3 books. We probably make about 4 roses per book. So yeah, like this is bags 3 and 4, makes 4 roses. This one goes into 5 and 6, makes 4 roses, 4 little cotton blossom thingamajigs. And the first book obviously is going to be bags 1 and 2, making 4 roses. So not too exciting. It's just flowers, but you know, like I said, it's Valentine's Day. It's a day to be into the romance and the woo of things. And well, my wife's at the doctor today getting seen. We're going to be doing this. So hopefully she has a long wait time. And while she's suffering, we are giving her an ultimate treat. Because at the end of this video, once again, we are going to be giving her her flowers back in a most beautifulest way as possible. It's going to be amazing. I'm so excited for that. Not to mention, we are not going back with this shelf. We actually bought a nice, long, thick boy from IKEA that is above our door now, so the cat can't even get up there. A lot of time and effort went into this, and I really hope that she appreciates it. So up next, we're going to go and do a review of these flowers completely built. And then we're going to unveil these flowers and those flowers. I keep pointing over there because they're over there and off camera to the missus and see what her reaction is and if she genuinely is appreciative of what we have given her for Valentine's Day. Stay tuned for the review. Okay, let's go in and let's review the A Dozen Roses. Now, let's just start off with the basics. There is 3 sets of 4 of these flowers. This is one of them right here. This is made with a whip element with some fender elements. I don't recognize this element right here on the side. We do have these nice little blossoms that are white to break up the red. We have these roses, which is another one of the 3 types. I recognize these from other flowers I've had to repair, and I recognize these parts from roof elements. And the final one is going to be this rose right here. Again, we got some fender elements for cars, and I recognize these from other Lego sets. So we kind of have a rose blooming, not in bloom, and in full bloom, I think. These are far more sophisticated than any of the roses I've had to build in the past. I can honestly say they had to do that to make it worth the $60 price tag. And I would say that they are very successful with what they have done with these roses. If anybody has bought these for their lady on Valentine's Day, I would say you made an obviously good choice. especially if you paired them up with a nice vase, such as I did. That's all I really have for these dozen roses. They are really awesome. I'm really happy that I decided to go this route. Now, let's introduce Brooks and Toys to the channel and show her her Valentine's Day roses. Okay, so now we are at the unveiling portion of this video, and I would like to welcome to everybody on the channel, Mrs. Bricks and Toys. What is your name, Mrs. Bricks and Toys? And introduce yourself to the people that watch my videos.
Hi, my name is Chelsea.
So, Chelsea, are you ready to unveil your first Valentine's Day gift?
Yes.
Well, go ahead, get into it.
I'm not gonna break it.
Just up with it. So this is the dozen roses that came out in January. What do you think about the dozen roses?
I like the roses. I like how they're all different sizes.
With these roses, they are done in basically 4 different pairs. There's 3 pairs of 4 roses, and then there is 4 of these little blossoms. Now, if you look, you can see a different style here, and a different style there, and a different style there. Anything special about it, or?
I like that it has the different kinds, because then that makes it to where it's not just the same thing over and over and over again.
Yeah.
Like my other flowers.
Which we'll get to that in a minute.
Yeah.
And what do you think about your choice of vase?
I think it looks nice.
You like it?
Yes.
I like it too.
It's not too tall.
I did have to fill it up full of rock because it did not want to stay. One thing about Lego flowers, they are very clumsy, and the more they fall, the more they break. And in terms of falling and breaking, now let's talk about what happened in December with your prior collection, which is over here. What's your take on what happened with this?
The cat destroyed them.
Yes, exactly. The cat destroyed it. Are you excited to see your flowers come back to you?
Yeah, hopefully they are put back together this time.
Oh, they are put back together. Now, like I have said before, she had to modify these flowers to fit a smaller vase, and that is part of the reason I think it fell over, was it was a bit too top heavy. Plus, that glass shelf I showed you was not the best shelf. So now, with the new improved vase, unveil your old flowers. Take a look around and see if you notice there is something new about these flowers. There is something new amongst them.
The ones I didn't get?
Yes.
It's the cherry blossoms right here.
Yes, exactly. So I also did buy her the new cherry blossoms on top of the roses. Yes, ma'am. That is them.
They all fit nicely in here. Do you have to put rocks in this one?
Oh, yeah. I got my rocks off on these.
It's heavy.
So are you a happy camper?
Yes, I'm glad I have my flowers back.
So with that, I'm going to let her off the hook. This is her first time, so little nervous. You survived, didn't you?
I did.
Hopefully, Mrs. Bricks and Toys will be back for more things on the channel. She has been quite shy, but Valentine's Day, flowers, it was my time to get her to come out. So thank you for coming out onto the video.
You're welcome.
Okay.
See you later.
Well, that does it for the Valentine's Day episode. I am so happy that this episode is in the bags. For all you married men out there, I just want to say, you should always buy fresh flowers for your lady. Even if you're not married, you definitely should. As a married man, and all of you out there may know, you always want to make sure that you put as much thought into your gifts as possible when it comes to your wife and even your mother and your daughters as well, because the ladies in our lives are the most important. With this, I am just so relieved that she now has her flowers back. I could stop sweating it. I've had to do shelving. I've had to get vases, whatever you want to call them. I've had to sneak behind her back to get these built. This episode has taken 3 weeks now to officially film. I'm just so glad that she likes them and it's all over. So with that one, everybody, I just want to say Happy Valentine's Day to everyone out there. I hope you enjoyed this Valentine's Day episode and the review of the new dozen roses. With that, if you guys want to support the channel, there's 2 ways to do that. The first way, you can hit the little thanks button right down below. You guys can leave a small donation to fund all the Lego chaos around me. But if that ain't your jam, then you can just hit the subscribe button and follow along for all of the cool Lego videos that we have coming on down the pipeline. And among other things, you guys can always share and comment and like the video. I would super appreciate it. So on that one, everybody, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe. We'll see you on the next one, which is continuing to work on the Lego City tables. Y'all have a good one.